Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 69 of the Black and Yellow with our beloved Denton Villa. As always, thanks for joining me. While you're here, why not smash the like button? Why not go and catch up on anything you've missed? And thank you as always for the support with my channel. Not just this series, but everything. And as a bit of a thank you for all the support I've had this year during FM19, I'm currently running a competition where you could win a £25 Steam gift card. And you could use it for a game, you could save it for FM20, you can do with it whatever you want. All you've got to do to enter is have a Steam account and go and watch episode 68 and you'll find out how to enter and all that good stuff. So yeah, good luck if you do enter and good luck to anyone who has already entered. Loads of you have, so thanks for that. I wish I could give more away. I always try and do bits and bats whenever I can. Also, if you're a fan of my Road to Anywhere Journeyman series, you're not going to want to miss it this weekend. I can't lie, last episode I was on a downer. I wasn't happy with it. This episode is going to be great because I'm having so much fun. I'm about halfway through the season, so hopefully I'll be ready to make that episode for Saturday because it should be a good one. But it's not about the Road to Anywhere, it's about the Black and Yellow with Denton Villa. Yellow is our colour, and as you see in the thumbnail, I think you're going to be guessing what's going on. It's the Champions League against the team I support, Manchester United. Yeah, second leg as well. So how have things been going? Because when I left you, we just won the Carabao Cup, still in the FA Cup, top of the league, in the Champions League. Everything was going great. Life's a bitch. Let's start with the FA Cup, and 2 games after the Carabao Cup final, we had Liverpool away at Anfield, and we beat them 3-2, but it was not easy. At half time, we were getting beat 2-0. We were looking shocking. I changed it from the Turtle to the Volcano. Everything turned around. We scored 2 goals. I was super happy, made a couple of changes. Thought, this is it, we're going to get a replay back at our place. And then Danilo popped up in the 93rd minute with the best goal I've ever seen in my life. Well, it wasn't the best goal ever, but it meant the most because I actually screamed out loud like a little girl. It was on to the 6th round and we got an easy draw. No offence if you're a Norwich fan, away from home. So I thought. So I even risked it due to all the other games we've had to play. And I put out a B team, a team of players who haven't played as many games. And we nearly blew this. It was 1-1. Bang even. They probably should have won it if I was being a neutral watching. Went to penalties. And luckily, we won. But then, not only were my dreams shattered, they were shattered by a team I hate the most. Man City. Man Shitty. Blue Nose. Little team from Manchester who've got no fans and play football out of a council house. Beat us 4-1. Let them have that little victory in the FA Cup. Let them have it. They ain't going to win the FA Cup final, are they? And you know why Man City ain't going to win the FA Cup final? Because they've got Man United, the current FA Cup holders. Don't forget, Manchester United won the treble last year. In the final, United are going to do it. United are the best team in the world. Come on, you Reds. Now, this is the game you already seen. You've seen the highlights from this in the last episode. The first leg against Seville, which we won 2-1 away, which is brilliant. I thought, bring it back to our place. Could be easy peasy, this. It definitely wasn't easy peasy. It was a bit freaking tough and a bit close, really. I know we won 5-3 on aggregate, but at one point, they were beating us 2-0. I'm thinking, shit, we're going to balls this up. Yaros, centre half, scored for me. Stevens popped up with one as well. He's been playing on the wing quite a bit recently because Rambo's had an injury. And then Yosan come up with the one in the 88th minute. So we finally turned the screw towards the end. But wow, did we start slow. And then obviously got through to the next round. And we drew Manchester United in the quarterfinals, getting beaten 1-0 at Old Trafford. And we were crap. We really were. We were bad. They probably should have scored more. They scored in the 91st minute anyway, which is a bit annoying. I was annoyed with that. Because we've got, I know the treble winners, they're great. They're a great team, but we've got a good record against United, especially in the league. So yeah, it's not all lost. Today's live com is obviously against Manchester United at home in the Champions League. I think we've got a good chance. We've got to have a chance. We've always got a chance. Now in the Premier League, we were top and we've played 4 games. Now we beat Fulham 3-1. And the second game was away at West Brom. The reason I'm showing you this is because I B-teamed it anyway, and we won 1-0. But the reason I'm showing you this is because my old mate, and I'm buzzing about this, I'll be honest with you, my old mate Jamie Cardwell, do you remember him? I talk about him all the time. My assistant manager for a very long time. He went to Luton for 2 years, saved them from relegation, yada yada yada. Nearly went to Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. Well, he's bided his time. And he's took the West Brom job. West Brom are in the bottom 3 in the Premier League. We'll have a look in a bit. And they've brought Jamie in, my old assistant, to try and save him. The only other game I'm going to show you in the Premier League is this. For 2 reasons. One, it's Arsenal away, which is always great to beat a team like Arsenal away. So it's a great 3 points. Danilo, superhero, scored the goal. But the other reason is we've scored a goal, so it's only one bit of editing I've got to do. I've not got to put loads of goals together, and I'm feeling pretty lazy today. Now, if you look at the top, you'll see we're still top of the league, and we'll have a look at the table in a minute, so that's okay. But I'm showing you all the results here, because when you actually look at them as a whole, going into today's game against Manchester United, you'll see that we're not on the best run. We've lost the last 3 games. We've got beat off Middlesbrough in my last league game, which obviously I B-teamed it because of this. Playing United twice so close, I wanted to rest them. We've got beat off City as well, so that means 3 defeats on the bounce. So I'm a little bit nervous now about today. I can't lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but we're at home. My team should be fit. I'm going to give them a kick up the arse, and hopefully we can get ourselves into the semi-final of the Champions League. This is the Premier League table, and we are 5 points clear at the top, so it's going well still, even though we've dropped a few points here and there. It's quite an even league, really. I'm really enjoying it. No one's like a super powerhouse. You've got City there in 3rd, United are in 4th, Liverpool 6th. I mean, there's a lot of big teams, and now we've joined that mix. It's made it even harder, I think. We've obviously qualified for the Europa League because we won the Carabao Cup, but yeah, Champions League or nothing really in it now for us. Danilo is now the 3rd best player in the league. We still don't have anyone in the goal scoring charts, but Premier League wise, I think it's gone really, really well. And I think I said this in the last episode. I honestly think we're going to win the league. I can't see us messing it up too much. I think if we go out the Champions League today, I think we will win the league because that's all we'll have to play for. So I'm excited for the running. Now, obviously, we play with a front 3, and there's been some amazing front 3s really in the history of front 3s. I remember United having Tevez, Rooney and Ronaldo when we won the Champions League. We were pretty good. You look at Barcelona with Suarez, Messi, and when they had Neymar and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what you need when you play this kind of tactic. Quality. 3 players that are quality. And this year I think that's what we've had. Danilo, the right winger, who has been an absolute superstar. Cost us a lot of money from Bayern Munich last year. He's been worth every penny. From the Ukraine. I don't know why, I always think he's Brazilian, but he's not. He's Ukrainian, 24 years old, loads of caps, loads of goals. On the left is, of course, Ruben, 20-year-old is, 20-year-old Spaniard. You know, I think he's good. I don't know if he's much better than Tuppin, the English lad on paper. And I mean, his potential's only potentially 4-star, but he's just fitting the tactic like really, really well, and decent assists in the league. And I can't really knock him. I mean, Tuppin's unhappy. I've got a few good youngsters, and obviously money's tight at the minute. We ain't got any money. We're in debt now at the minute. Wage bills, it's a bit too much. I need to trim back. So like last year, I brought in a load of players. This summer, I am not going to be signing anyone. I'm going to be selling players and replacing them with some of my really good youngsters next year. Now at the top of the triangle, you've got Yosan. Obviously, you know all about him. He is a great player, but he had a bit of an injury, didn't he? And it's made James play. And James has been playing, and now James has scored more goals than Yosan this season. Now he's only 20 as well. Welsh. He's playing for Wales as well. Scored a goal every other game for Wales. Great physicals, good finisher, and he's only going to get better. Green arrows going up absolutely everywhere. I mean, he's a wonder kid. We've got him from Fulham. Cost a few quid, but I think that it's a great investment, and he could just turn into a superstar for us. I think he's got the potential to be our greatest ever striker. Now I just want to check in on some of our older players, some of the guys who've won the competition, and we've now ended up selling because they haven't really made it for us here at Denton Villa. One of them players is Renners, great subscriber, although he's a Manchester City fan. I think he's a bit like that, but he's a nice lad, a lovely fellow, a lovely bloke. I'd like to have a part of him one day, even though he's a blue nose. But yeah, we sold him to Millwall in the summer, It's a case of a lot of these kids, they get good, but they're not Premier League level, they're more of a Championship player. And he's dropped down to the Championship. And he's playing for Millwall. And I think he's doing alright. Quick check in on the squad, and this is it arranged by average rating. You'll see Babin, one of my best centre-halves, the big boy, Timothée Babin, is injured, which isn't great. Charbert's injured, but he's played 25 games, he's got the worst average rating. I think I've said it last year, I nearly sold him in the summer. He might be going in the summer. I might cash in on Charbert, promote one of my youngsters, because I've got some good ones. Young Bolton or someone like that. So yeah, Charbert might be going. Same as Tuppen, who is the second worst player in the team. Both are worth 20 million plus each. You know what I mean? Might as well cash in, Anna. Give youth a chance. But yeah, you'll see at the top there, Kasama. He's really starting to show he's a good player. Dicko's still up there as well. Danila, of course, is technically probably the best player. He's played the most games against the harder opposition. Gledson, the left back, he's having a great season as well. And obviously James Evans, 24 games, 12 sub appearances, 16 goals. I mean, we've got some stars. I'm a bit worried without not having Babin in today because all my backup centre-halves are young. But I'll probably be playing Jaros. I mean, he's played 29 games, Jaros, to be fair. He's not like he's not featured. He's got a good average rating. So, again, hopefully the kid don't let us down. And we have, of course, played Manchester United today in the Champions League second leg quarter-final. We're 1-0 down, so we've really got to do a job on them at home. So hopefully we can. They've got Emre. I don't know what it is about his face. I don't like it. Obviously, he's Arsenal manager in real life. They've still got a few real players. Captain's a good player. Ruben Neves is vice captain. He's a good player as well. They've got some good regens. Obviously, they won the freaking treble last year. They're in the FA Cup final. They've obviously done the Champions League. They're only fourth though in the Premier League. So, they're having a good season again. They're a good team who were quite quiet, obviously, like in real life. It's the last few years they've started to get their mojo back. So this is going to be a tough one. But we've not done bad against them. We haven't really. I mean, in our own little personal league table, they're only 3 points clear of us. They've won 5, we've won 4, we've drawn 1. Obviously lost 4 and we've lost 5. Up until that last game in the Champions League, we've played them twice this year in the Prem and beat them 2-1 and 3-1. Last year they beat us, they beat us in the Community Shield. Do you know what I mean? So the early days, they spanked us 5-1 at one point. First time we ever played them, bloody hell, in the Premier League, we beat them 2-1. And that was with a team that just come out of the Championship. So it's one of them, innit? I know they're edging it statistically, but it could go either way. Here we are with the match preview, and while we're playing today, Spurs are playing City. City are third, Spurs are fifth, so come on Spurs. Take some points off City, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, anyway, back to the Champions League. Now, even though we're at home, I think our recent form has ballsed everything up for us, to be fair, and a lot of people are casting doubt on us. The press was talking about it in the news feed before that we're up against it and the odds are firmly stacked against us, and everyone thinks that. I like that. I like it when we're underdogs, because sometimes we bite the shit out of you when we're underdogs. Welcome to the University of Bolton Stadium in Bolton, even though we're Denton, a Manchester team playing Manchester United. A Manchester team, hopefully, then plans don't fall through and we still get that beautiful stadium by Denton Reservoir, because it does look beautiful and I want to go home. We're obviously underdogs, so I'm hoping I get an underdog comment. Have we got an underdog? I expect nothing but a win from this after our recent run of bad results. I wanted an underdog. Let's go out there and get revenge. That'll do me. Hey, multiple greens? I'll have that any day. Come on, Villa. Pitch looks amazing. Groundsman's done a top job. Oh! Right, we've kicked off. It's raining. I know it's Bolton. Bolton's near to Manchester. It's like north of Manchester. It don't take long to get there. So yeah, make sure if you want to win 25 quid, I mean, you've got to be in it to win it. There's no harm in entering. Make sure you go and catch up on the last episode if you haven't already. You'll find out how to enter. I think I'll do it in the summer special. Heavens, see what I mean? Hey, the little Welsh wizard with a finish. Get in. Hey, perfect. Great way to start that, isn't it? Hey? Come on. Love it. Let's talk about Steam voucher. Yeah, go and enter it. Go for it. Oh, I'm buzzing now. Buzzing. Come on, lads. Come on. Come on. Yellow is my colour. Yellow. I love Manchester United, but this is business. Now I feel like I should be doing like a shout out or something, because I've only had one highlight and it was a goal, so nothing's happening. Oh, here we go, United. Ruben Neves with a free kick, heads it on, easy for Nico. And yeah, honestly, if you're a fan of me Road to Anywhere Journeyman series, it's been like two complete opposites. Here's Danilo, best player in the Premier League. From last week, because I really didn't enjoy the MLS. I just felt like I had to go there and try it out, see if it's changed or see if I could change my mind. And straight away, I just knew it was a bad decision. Obviously, you know, you had to make the episode. My heart was not in it. This has been different. Don't get me wrong, Mexico is different. It's not like Europe. It's got this weird league system thing. But there's plenty of cups to go for. There's obviously the Champions League and all that. Now, I won't tell you who I am. And this is why it's a bit weird. I've taken over the team. I had to holiday to the summer and wait for the Mexican season to be finished. And I've taken over the team that finished bottom. But even though they finished bottom, they didn't get relegated. So I'm going to have to look into the rules properly. I think there's some kind of playoff for relegation or something. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go through the rules a bit more than I did with the MLS and see if we can work them out together. So yeah, they finished bottom, but they didn't get relegated. So they're still in the top flight. But there's loads of wonder kids again. I mean, if there's one thing I want from FM20, it's just don't slap that Wonder Kid tag on too many players. It kind of devalues it. That's what you call a clearance. Did you see that? That is a captain of Manchester United. Danilo bosses him, finds Danilo. I'm getting used to that now. Here's Danilo, cuts inside, passes to Blinkhorn, who's a fantastic central midfield player. Quiet does his job. Gledson passes inside to Ruben. 20-year-old first time cross. Danilo. Well, it's half-time here in Bolton, and it's a pretty even game. Both had the same amount of chances, same amount of chances on target. They're edging in possession, but I kind of thought that would happen. But we're winning 1-0, so it's all square. Obviously, if they score, we're buggered, because we'll need 2 goals. I hate European football sometimes. Oh, here we are. Now, I'm going to stay calm. I don't want to put too much pressure. I'm going to say that. If we can get the goal, got there, make it happen. Oh, fans, is it time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got left tonight? We deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it, mother... I thought that was an empowered speech. I didn't even get 1 green. It was like Any Given Sunday, wasn't it? Al Pacino. The plan is, end of this year, even if we are successful, to do a bit of a Fergie. If you're old, you might remember Manchester United being good when we won our first couple of titles, and then Fergie sold some stars like Ince and Kanchelskis and Mark Hughes, I think he was, and promoted kids. Everyone said, oh, you're not going to do it. I feel like we've got that. We have got some talent. I've bought the little player here and there, like a couple of French lads and so on, when they were 17, and they just slowly got better. Got out on loan, come back, had a year with under 23s, got better, and some of them are just like there, I think. And I think that'd be great. And get rid of some of the deadwood, the Tuppens and so on. Promote some of these kids. Have a real fresh, youthful side next year, and I think we'll still be as successful. We'll still be able to challenge. I honestly believe that. And the wage bill will come down, or we might have some money in the bank. And that was a good bit of bloody defending from us, from what I just saw when I wasn't talking. Right, here's Danilo. Come on, lad. Oh, lovely thready ball to Evans. I'm going to tell me lads to get creative. No pressure, boys. Just, do something magical. Where's Jaros right in the box? And he's a centre half. Here's Danilo. Passes back to Vinicius. I think that's how you say his name. Finds Danilo, the right back. Don't know what that was. He's going to have a shot. Yeah, he is. Why did you do that? What a waste. Come on! Crowd is roaring. Come on, let's get this done. Let's get it done. Let's get another goal. Here's Ruben. Come on, lad. Where are you going? He's going to go out wide, try and cross it in. Right, Blakovic, free kick. What's Jaros going to do? Why is Jaros gets forward, doesn't he? He's in that box all the time. But I've made a change. Blakovic's coming off. Not because he was playing that bad, but he was just a bit tired, so I thought freshen it up in the engine room. And Kasama's been having a great season anyway, so I'm happy with that. 20 minutes to go. They haven't done anything. If you see the stats, you might chase next time you get to see them. But they're still on 6 shots, 2 on target like they were at half time. It's been all us. Look, 6 shots, 2 on target, and we've doubled ours pretty much. It's just been all us, but we need to capitalise on it. We do. I mean, even if we score a goal, they only need a goal still, don't they? Oh my God! Ah! Right, we've got 15 minutes to go. I'm freshening it up top. We're bringing Stevens out wide for Ruben, and I'm bringing on Yosan, the danger man, up top. I want to try and win this. What's to score a goal? It's going to go extra time, innit? Can we do it? Come on, boys. A long ball from Danilo. Finds Stevens. Puts it in the middle of the box. Oh, we hit the freaking crossbar. Right, end of 90 minutes. Got to extra time. Happy days. Not what I wanted. It's extra bloody editing. Extra drama. Don't let it slip away from you now. We've been the better team and we need to show that in extra time. We all support a yellow football team. Come on. I can't believe this. It's too much for me. I'm getting too old. Like, I'm too fat. I don't think my heart can take it. Come on, lads. Come on. Here's Gledson. He's found... Was it Jaros? Blinkhorn. I love that name. Blinkhorn. It just reminds me of that film, Mindhorn. Cheesy ass English comedy movie. If you've not seen it, I don't know if I'd recommend it. Here's Rodrigo, whatever his name is. Oh, great ball, one-on-one with the keeper. Great save, great save. That is so that is unfair, man. Right, so 15 minutes to go. It is possible. We have been the better team. I've switched to very attacking. I told them to push forward. Oh, I knew it. It's too close, wasn't it? We needed to got a goal at Old Trafford, man. Do you know what? Fair play. We're 5 points clear in the league. It's all about the Premier League now, isn't it? Can we become champions of England? If not champions of Europe, champions of England. But I can't lie, that is... I'll be thinking about that for a couple of days. Well, we're out of Europe. We're out the FA Cup. We're obviously champions of the League Cup. That's what I'm calling it. And top of the league. So there are 6 games to go, and some tough games. Leicester will be tough. Liverpool, Newcastle. We had a tough 2 games against them in the FA Cup. You know, Brighton aren't a bad team either. So you know it's not. And then Spurs, freaking last game of the season. So yeah, what we'll do is there'll be one more episode I think for this season, and it'll be whatever the title deciding game is. If we throw away our title, or it's a game where we win the title. That's the one we'll come back for. There we go, that is the end of episode 69, even though we got beat by the mighty, awesome Manchester United. Hopefully you still enjoyed it enough to smash the like button and come back for the next episode to see if we can at least win the Premier League. It's just not our year, is it? We've still got a young team, and it's going to get even younger next year. And United are champions of Europe, so they've got that experience in their squad. Thanks as always for watching and taking time out of a busy day. Make sure if you want to support the channel that little bit more, you check out my Patreon. There'll be a link to that down below in the description. If you want a chance to win a £25 Steam voucher gift card for yourself to spend on anything you want, just not prostitutes. You can't spend it on prostitutes, just computer games through Steam, unfortunately. If you want to be in with a chance to win that, you'll have to go and watch episode 68 of the Black and Yellow with Denton Villa. But thank you as always for taking time out of your busy day, and thanks for smashing the like button. I know you've done it. You've been amazing. I've been Booed. I'll see you next time.